Am I the a-hole for refusing to break no contact with my mom even with her declining health? I 28F went no contact with my mom 50F 10 years ago. To say she was a terrible mother is an understatement. I am the oldest of 6 children, and from a very early age, I was left in charge of them. My mom would run off to do bad meds with whatever boyfriend she had at the time and leave us home alone often. I would have to make sure the kids were ready for school, iron their clothes, make them breakfast, and sign their permission slips when I was as young as 10. When I was 15, it escalated once she quit her long-time job. She started to spend her time out with boyfriends, and on the off chance she was at home, she'd just go to her room and get drunk or high. I had to fully support our family from then on out. I got a job and spent 3 years paying rent, utilities, groceries, clothes for the kids, etc. It was really draining, and I decided to move out when I turned 18. My mom was very angry, telling me she hopes I never come back, and just became even more verbally aggressive towards me. So the minute I got my own place, I blocked her and never spoke to her again. As the years went on, sometimes my siblings would tell me that she'd ask them about me, but I always told them my relationship with her is over. However, her health has been declining recently, largely in part due to her heavy drinking. Because of that, my family is starting to try to talk me into reconnecting with her. At first, it was gentle, but now they're getting more aggressive, telling me she's really bad and think I'll regret it if I don't. The thing is, I know I won't. I'm married to an amazing man, have 2 beautiful children, and I still have to fight daily to forget the kind of life that I used to have. I never thought I would make it out of that house. It sucks that she's sick, but I don't want to ever speak to her again. She has made my life miserable since the day I was born. All I want is to continue living the life I worked so hard for without her in it. Most of my family think I'm being bitter and should let it go. They say that I'm judging her from her worst moments and have been holding the grudge for too long. I've thought long and hard about this, and the truth is, I don't want any kind of relationship with her, sick or not. I'm not hoping for some emotional reunion or last-minute redemption arc. That chapter is closed permanently. Reconnecting would only reopen wounds I've spent years trying to heal. Just because she's facing consequences now doesn't erase the damage she did. I've chosen peace, and I won't risk it for someone who never chose me. So am I the a-hole for not wanting any contact with my dying mother?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. You're protecting your peace and mental health. You don't owe her anything, especially when she hasn't shown any remorse. Hold your ground. The family just wants OP to take care of her so that they don't have to.
Not the a-hole, and tell the people saying you're judging her for her worst moments that those moments came at the expense of and essentially were your childhood. Ignore them. This is the family that either produced her or that was just fine with you being an servant because they were okay.